Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Who are lot new to my channel, so please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends, guys. So let's continue for our 0 to 0 course for AWS. So we have covered almost 45 videos for AWS 0 to 0 course, and let's move on to the next services. Okay, so let's jump into the official documentation. So let's talk about today topic is Amazon Inspector. Okay, so let's talk about what is Amazon Inspector. Okay. So Amazon Inspector is an automated security assessment service to test the network accessibility of your EC2 instance. And it helps you to identify vulnerabilities with your EC2 instance and applications. And the third point is Amazon Inspector provides a clear list of security and compliance findings. And the last one is AWS Inspector Security Assessment help you check for unintended network accessibility of your instance. So the if you wanted to tell short what is inspector means, so it is like kind of your vulnerability tool. Okay, so you can use it for vulnerability also your applications, your OS related. Okay, and if there is any network access from your AWS servers. Okay, and if it is opened anywhere. Okay, so a lot of things there is advantage from here. So let's talk about some benefits of AWS Inspector. So it is automated services and it is going to be check your security monitoring and leverage the AWS security expertise and integrated with your security into your DevOps and network reachability price package regulation and package prices for the host assessment rules. Okay, so these are all the theory. Okay, and let me come back to the again official documentation. So from here, if you are able to see it, it is giving free 15 days trial for the accounts new to Amazon Inspector. Okay, that means it is giving for the each account 15 days free. Okay, you can able to use it. And so here also Amazon Inspector, it is showing that automated and continual vulnerability management at scale. Okay, so you can say that it is a vulnerability tool, or you can say that it is a security tool also, you can call it. And how to get started with Amazon Inspector. So what is Amazon Inspector? Everything. So I've already explained it. And benefits also you can able to see it here. Detect software vulnerability, manage SPM export centrally, prioritize the remediation, maximize vulnerability assessment coverage, and how this is going to work if you are able to see it. So this is your AWS account. Okay, if you enable it, automatically workload it is going to be discovered, continuous scanning, maintain vulnerability database, near real-time results. Okay, or whatever there is this tools are there, it is going to be shows the finding also. And use cases also you can able to see it. And so most of the customers here it is showing. And let me come to your questions. Okay, if you have any doubts on Amazon Inspector, okay, you can just check it out here so that you'll get them. Okay. And let me come to the documentation here. So what is Amazon Inspector? I already told you, and features I told you already. And how to access the Amazon Inspector? One is for AWS console, other one is command line tool, SDK, and REST API. So four types we can able to access it. And understanding about the findings in Inspector, Amazon Inspector. Okay, we can able to see it active, suppressed, and closed. So these are all the rules are available. And if you come to the filters for the SVMs. Okay, we can able to filter it account wise or ECT instance tag or function name, image tag, lambda function tag, resource type, resource ID, repository name. So we can able to filter it all these services or details. And Amazon Inspector vulnerability database search also we can able to do it. Searching for the vulnerability database. Okay, so those things also we can able to do it. And the next slide or next documentation, you can able to integrate it with your CI/CD pipeline. Example, you can use it TeamCity or Jenkins. So here you can able to integrate your tool, and you can able to use a Jenkins plugin. Already I told you how to uh, integrate, you can able to go through this documentation so that it will shows everything. Okay. And next one is so monitoring usage and cost of the Amazon Inspector. So it is a chargeable. Okay. So 15 days it is going to be free. Later it is going to be charges as per the instance average or coverage hours. Okay. So you need to check with your team. So what is the cost everything after 30 days. And security in Amazon Inspector. Okay. So here you can able to see security on the cloud, security in the cloud. Okay. And so integrating with Amazon Inspector, Amazon ECR, if you wanted to integrate with your image ECR, or if you wanted to integrate with Security Hub, that is also possible. And so it is going to be supported your Amazon EC2 scanning. Okay, so it is going to be support all the EC2 scanning. So what are the OS? Here it is showing all the OS. It can be Red Hat, it can be SSA, it can be Ubuntu, it can be Windows. Okay, and for the programming languages also it is going to be support. Your CS scanning also it is going to be support. Okay, all the related details you can able to see. So where all it is going to be support your Amazon Inspector it will shows. And so quotas for the Amazon Inspector. Okay, one is for suppression rules, Amazon EC2 network findings, member accounts, CS scanning. So these are all the quota for the your Amazon Inspector. If you want, you can just increase it. Now let's jump into the answer. Okay. So what we need to do here, we need one EC2 machine. Okay. So I'm going to take it some random any name instance, and I'm going to select the existing one. So I'll just create a default instance. Okay. Now, so let's jump into the Amazon Inspector. So first we need to create a EC2 machine. Okay. So once we created a EC2 machine, so if you're able to see, okay, I'm going to just edit this security group and I'm going to enable it some random ports. Okay. So I'm going to HTTPS custom, it should be open. If you make it 0.0.0, so anybody can able to access it. Okay, this is the not the right way to open it. Okay, it should be in the private ranges only. So how Amazon Inspector it is going to be detect? Let's see. Okay, so let me save it. Now we can select search it out Amazon Inspector. Okay, click it out here. So there is a two option. Okay. So one is for classic version, another one is the new one. Okay, as of now. Okay. So first what we need to do here, if you are able to see it, 15 days trial for accounts for the new inspector. Okay. And how it is going to work, what is the benefits, everything we already talked about. Okay. And the related services also can able to use it. Okay. For example, compute detective. So investigate the potential security issues. Guard duty. This is threat detection. Okay, everything it is available. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use it, uh, the latest one. Okay. So what you need to do, you just enable the, you just activate inspector. That's it. Nothing to do with anything. So once it is activated, let's see. And Amazon Inspector having a two way to communicate your vulnerability. One is for agent based and without agentless. Both also it is available. Okay. So this is our dashboard of Amazon Inspector. If you are able to see it, summary, everything it is available. Okay. So this is the dashboard of your inspector. So let's go to the findings. Okay. Findings as of now, it is showing all the findings for below. Okay. What all the scanning it is going to do? It will do for the vulnerabilities and instance and containers and container repository lambda, it is going to be shows. Okay, and all findings. Okay, now if you're able to see it, so there is no active, suppressed, and closed, and show all. Okay, so nothing it is there as of now. Okay, see automatically we have created our EC2 machine, right? 992, right? Let's go to the instance ID. Let's copy this instance ID. So this is a new feature, so you don't require any agent. Okay, see, this is the instance. What is it showing? It is showing that few seconds ago. Okay, so port range is opened. Okay, one is for A2P, okay, and TCP and 443. Okay, so it is going to be check all the ports 443. See, we are open for anywhere, right? So that is why it is showed 4. If you are make it as a, for example, if we delete it, okay, let's go on. If we delete it, okay, if we delete it, it will take some time to, it will take some time. Okay, let's delete these two only. Okay, let's delete. I need, okay, let me say it. Okay, so right now there is only two findings are there. Okay, just refresh it out. Okay, so it is detected for, right? Okay, so automatically what it will do, now we have deleted 44322, right? So this is going to be id. Okay, so here all findings means all the left side whatever it is showing, all the findings you can able to see it here. Okay, if you wanted to export it, that is also possible. If you wanted to create a suppression rule, for example, I want account IDs. Okay, how do you create it? Okay, so this is, you can able to create it. Okay, that is also possible. And we don't require these are all suppression rules, you can able to see it here. Okay, you can just create a test and mention it as account wise. Okay, just copy your account ID, paste it here. Okay, save it. See, automatically it will shows your account wise everything. Okay, and what else we can able to see? Okay, so that is a one thing. Okay, now let's go back to the classic one. Okay, classic also there is a two option I told you, right? So an inspector agent is not required. Okay, for any network assessment it is not required agent. Okay, if you wanted to host assessment means your EC2 machines. Okay, there is a two way. Okay, so you can create it anyone. Okay, for example, I want host assessment. Okay, just go to the advanced setup, or you can just run it out once. Okay, it will shows everything, all the instance details. Okay, for example, include all the instances in the AWS account, or I wanted to install particular one, that is also possible. Just click it, next, next, next. Okay, now create it. Okay, this is going to be create your assessment. Now you can just go to the findings. Findings also it will come automatically. See, automatically it is fetching, right? Okay, let's go and run it for assessment templates. Okay, see, automatically it is detecting all the findings. Okay, what are the things it is enabled? If you are I, okay, what is the issue? So it will shows everything. Rules package, network reachability. That is the reason. Okay, and what is the description? Everything they will give. You need to recommendation. You can edit the security group, remove the access from the internet 23. Okay, you need to remove the 23 port number. That's it. Okay, it will shows all the details here also. Okay, so that is all about the Amazon Inspector. Okay, and so there is a two versions. One is older version, one is newer version. Okay, you can able to use it, any one is fine. Okay, so if you wanted to deactivate it, your account, go to the general settings and deactivate your inspector, because this is chargeable, right? Okay, so deactivate the inspector and go back to here also, the classic one. Okay, go to the assessment target, delete it because this is a chargeable, right? Okay, so if it is company account, no problem. If you are having your own, okay, nothing it is there as of now. Okay, so that is all about today's topic called Amazon Inspector. Okay, so let's wind up for today's uh, uh, session and let's connect with different services I'm going to cover it. So do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you guys. Bye bye.